Over the past 2 years, a lot of overseas investors have been running into the same headache. Traditional brokerages are shutting down non-local accounts, tightening KYC and raising review standards. Futu, Tiger, IBKR, it doesn't matter which one you use. If you are not a local tax resident, and if any detail in your profile doesn't match perfectly, your account can get flagged, restricted, or even force closed anytime. At the same time, CRS 2.0 is rolling out globally. Banks, brokerages, and even crypto platforms will automatically report your fund movements and transaction history. That means cross-border investing is becoming more complicated than ever. Harder account openings, more friction moving money, tighter regional controls. And accessing US stocks or USD assets is getting less convenient each year. So naturally, more investors are asking, is there a way to invest without traditional brokerages, without regional restrictions, and without worrying about account closures? A global investment channel open to anyone? The answer is RWA. RWA stands for real-world assets, basically tokenized versions of real assets. It lets stocks, bonds, and ETFs move around on-chain as crypto tokens, meaning you can get exposure to real US stock price movements without opening a brokerage account. You trade 24/7 with no borders, no market closures, no account freezes. And this is no longer some niche crypto experiment. These major Wall Street institutions are all building their own RWA products because they see the shift. Global assets are moving from closed, account-based systems to open, on-chain rails. In traditional brokerages, you deal with endless checks, account opening, bank statements, address proofs, tax IDs. One mismatched detail, and you get restricted or frozen. But on-chain, all you need is USDC to buy tokenized stocks that mirror US stock prices. This solves the biggest pain points of the past decade of cross-border investing: regulatory friction, geographic limits, account risks, and limited trading hours. And the Bitget Ondo partnership is the first time everyday investors can actually participate in this shift. Next, we'll walk you through how RWA tokenized stocks actually work, how to buy them step by step on Bitget, their risks and the regulatory boundaries, and how the fees compare to traditional brokers. So you understand this new investment channel in one go. In recent years, we've already seen tokenized currencies, stablecoins, tokenized gold, and tokenized bonds. But the biggest asset class, stocks, has always been stunk. Because stocks involve custody, settlement, regulations, tax rules, a long chain of complexity. Ondo Finance is a key builder solving this. Through Ondo Global Markets BVI Limited, they hold real US stocks via a regulated broker and issue one-to-one on-chain tokens packaged to them. For example, TSLAon is based on Tesla stock. Its price follows Tesla, but dividends are automatically reinvested after 30% US withholding tax, making it a total return tracker. This is the core difference. You get price exposure, but you don't become a shareholder. On a macro level, this is the next step in financial digitalization. It gives regular investors a more accessible route. No US brokerage account, no geographic blocks. This is a real step toward Wall Street going on-chain. Now that the mechanism is clear, let's look at how to actually buy. Bitget is one of the first major exchanges to integrate Ondo's tokens. It offers two models: Onchain Spot for everyday investors, stock features, for advanced or high-risk traders. Let's start with Spot. Mode A, Bitget Onchain Spot. It settles in USDC, no gas fees, and trade 24 hours from Monday to Friday. Here's exactly how to buy. Step 1. Prepare funds. Go to Assets, Add Funds, and deposit USDC to transfer from your wallet. Recommended: start with at least 100 USDC. Step 2. Enter trading. Click Trade on Chain Trading Stocks. Step 3. Choose an asset and place an order. Use Tesla as an example. Search TSLAon. You can place limits on market orders and send TPSL. Bitget auto settles everything on chain with zero gas. Step 4. After execution, your tokens appears in your assets. You can hold them on the platform or send them to Bitget wallet. Bitget auto converts USDC to Ondo's USDC in the background, so the whole experience feels like seamless on-chain stock trading. Mode B, Stock Features. The second mode is RWA Perpetual Features. There are index-style features built from multiple token issuers, like Ondo, Xstock, etc. Max leverage is 25+. You can go long or short. Trading is 24 hours plus 5 days. But be careful. No weekend liquidation doesn't mean no risk. Gaps when markets reopen can still wipe you out. Use leverage responsibly. In short, Onchain Spot is for experiencing crypto-style US stocks, while features are for strategy-driven, higher-risk traders. The biggest challenge with RWA isn't the tech, it's regulation. TSLAon tracks Tesla closely, but it does not make you a Tesla shareholder. Structurally, this is economic exposure. You hold a token issued by an SPV, not a Nasdaq stock certificate. That means several categories of risk. First, legal risks. Tokenized stocks aren't real stocks. No voting rights, no cash dividends. Ondo's SPV is in BVI, regulated in Switzerland, not protected by US securities law. If the issuer or custodian fails, you can't claim rare shares. Second, jurisdiction and KYC. US, mainland China, Canada, and several other regions are restricted. Some places require professional investor status. Even if you buy on Bitget, redemption still requires Ondo KYC. No KYC equals you can only sell on second markets. Third, market liquidity. Price follows US market hours. Weekends are closed. Earnings events may trigger halts. Night sessions may have low liquidity. Some tokens need $5K minimum redemption. Fourth, tax and reporting. Ondo doesn't withhold taxes. Gains must be self-reported. CRS 2.0 means exchanges may report user data. In short, tokenized stocks sit in a regulatory gray zone. Understand your own local rules before investing. Cost-wise, Bitget's tokenized stocks feel almost frictionless. During promos, zero trading fee, zero gas. Traditional brokers still have platform fees, settlement fees, and hidden charges, even when they advertise commission-free trading. But here's the trade-off. You get liquidity and convenience, but you give up shareholders' rights. So it comes down to what you value more: speed and flexibility, or rights and stability. The Bitget Ondo partnership is more than a new product. It signals a structural shift in the financial system. It breaks traditional market boundaries. Crypto liquidity is flowing into real-world equities, and capital is slowly shifting from Wall Street to on-chain ecosystems. For investors, this is both an opportunity and a challenge. The opportunity: for the first time, you can use crypto to gain US stock exposure. The challenge: you need to understand the risks, compliance rules, and the tax implications. So, RWA tokenized stocks equals a mirror of price movements. 100 price exposure, 0% shareholder rights. Before investing, make sure you know exactly what you are buying. If you are interested in using RWA to access US assets, click the link in the description or the button on the top right and start your on-chain US stock journey today.